What's up guys, Chris from SOFLETE here today to talk to you about the deadlift. The deadlift is an outstanding exercise that is good not only for building overall strength, especially in the posterior chain, but also transferable to a wide array of movements that you find yourself doing on a daily basis. Today we're going to talk about how to. If you've never done a deadlift before, pay attention because you're going to need to hit all these points of performance if you want to be successful in the lift. So, when talking about the deadlift, we're going to talk about three things specifically: stance, grip, and position. So, your stance. Everything pulls from the ground up, so we really want to screw our feet hard into the ground. Think about balancing all the way on the whole foot between the big toe, little toe, and the heel, really pushing hard against the ground. The feet are going to be stacked underneath the hips for a normal style of deadlift. Understand there are other styles of deadlift that cause you to have your feet out wider, which we'll go over in other videos. Your grip. There's two options that you have for your grip. You have a double overhand grip, or you have a mixed grip where you turn out your dominant hand. If you're a beginner, we'd recommend using the double overhand grip because it's transferable to other exercises, specifically the clean. So, your grip. Your arms are wide enough to accommodate your legs, is the bottom line. You can play around with other grip positions. It's going to be slightly different for every individual. Just know that you're going to want to have enough room for your legs to drive out as you begin to push off the ground. When it comes to position, when we talk about our bracing sequence, getting ready to push hard off the ground, we want to brace from the top and then move down and grab the bar. The reason for that is because when people try to brace in the bottom position, their diaphragm becomes impeded by them being bent over. So they won't be able to get a very good brace once they're already down in the start position. So, one concept that we always want to keep in mind when we're talking about deadlifting, which leads us into a lot of our common faults, is this idea of a neutral spine. If you take your thumb and put your thumb on your belly button and put your other thumb right at the bottom, right at your xiphoid process, the distance between those 2 points should never change. So when you're hinging at the hips to bring down yourself and grab the bar, that position has to stay the same. So, common faults that we see, one in particular is a rounded back. All right, notice that distance is going to shrink when your spine rounds. Furthermore, to correct this, first thing we want to do is we want to engage the lat muscles. So think about up, back, and down, locking the lats into place. 2, a neutral head position. If you can imagine having a softball that you shove up right underneath your chin, that keeps your head in a neutral head position. So we're not looking all the way down at the ground, nor are we trying to flex our head and look all the way up towards the ceiling when we pull. These 2 points will keep your spine in a nice neutral position. Furthermore, once you begin to initiate your pull, what we want to avoid doing is this overextension at the top of the lift, right? 1, not only is it bad for your back, but 2, if you remember the point about spinal neutrality, that brings the spine out of a neutral position by overextending. Again, once you begin to lift the bar off the ground, activate the glutes, brings that spine into a neutral position, hold on to your brace all the way through the lift. Perfect. Again, guys, follow these couple of points. Hopefully, we'll see you guys putting up some big numbers on the leaderboard. Also, we'll get you guys to be better movers in real life. For more information, click the red button below that says subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at SOFLETEHQ, and we'll hit you with more information next week.